All right, next up, we're going to go through masteries for every champion. So, Riot, it looks like, gave you some pretty good default pages. I do make some changes, so we'll go through each of them here now. So, first of all, is the AD one. So 21 in offense, 9 in defense, and 0 in utility. I don't believe I made any changes. So if you're an AD champion, especially in the bot lane, this works for you. Maybe if you're an assassin AD in the mid lane, it works. Not too much to mention there. I believe it's pretty good what they've given you. Next, we have the AP one. So this is a similar idea. I don't believe I changed anything here as well. So the AP line, you just generally stick to the right here, and you get all the AP abilities. You pick up Havoc just because it's just damage. And then the defense is pretty good, although it's changing the. You want magic just because you're probably facing a magic champion. If you're facing an AD champion lane, you could switch over, and that would work there. Yeah, and that would be the AP champion. Next, we have a tank. So just a straight tank. I'm generally thinking the top lane. I'm not thinking about support. Support kind of complicates things. Um, so generally, as a tank, um, yeah, a lot of these are actually pretty good for a tank. Good hands is interesting to me. Reinforced armor is interesting to me, especially if you're fighting a lot of AD champions that are building crit. Yasuo is not out yet. If he ever does come out, then it would be good against a comp that has Yasuo in it. I'm thinking aggressively. If I'm fighting my opponent in the top lane, then I want Arcane Knowledge. Otherwise, you could go towards the utility, which it is originally, and so you could do like the cooldown reductions and all that, and that is really good. Like honestly, Mastermind is very good. That 10% reduction on summer spells is very, very strong. So if you're not planning on fighting your opponent and you're planning just to scale, you could switch over that, and maybe that's obviously going to be better. You can make use of the movement. You get that cooldown reduction. Let's say power recall, and then you get a fun biscuit. Sure, why not? And so that could be the tank one there. All right, lastly, we have support. And so support, generally, you're going to want all the utility ones because you're not going to get much gold yourself. So, I'm wondering how good the summer insight is. It could be bad, and maybe you should do some other things. This is probably the one I changed the most because it had things in meditation. I don't think meditation is that useful. Mastermind is really good. I like to believe this is better than mana, so I went the reduced activated items because of support. You have a lot of those. Biscuit, sure, why not? I think Explorer has potential as well, but it's hard to get there. Um, yeah, I don't really see how you can easily get to Explorer. So it is something to consider though. But yeah, more cooldown reduction is always nice. Uh, Getting more gold is nice. I don't see the point of increasing your starting gold. Yeah, and then nimble. I think out of all the final ones, nimble's probably but it's fine. So that's all of the mastery pages, and of course, when we go through specific champions, things will change. But as a general outlook, this is what it looks like. Thank you. Do I start rating? Sure. I'll rate someone now. Bing bong. So that is masteries. Let's raid someone. And Cindy, I did read Cindy recently. I rated her. I mean, that's only me. We won't do it then. All right, that's it. That's all. Bye bye.